There is a family on TikTok that is unlike anything you have ever seen before. Meet the Chu family.
All I want to say is hi to your friends.
I said, get out of there.
They're my friends too.
I said, get out of there.
No.
If I have to go get you out of there, I will. She's telling you to get out of there.
But if I get a job, I would not be living. Okay, is that what you want?
I am teasing.
I'm gonna have a manager. I'm gonna have lawyers. The whole nines.
You know, I'm busy with the stock market, Christmas.
Any videos that I do not like, I could copyright strike them.
This is Tofia Slidell, better known as her TikTok handle, Tophiachu.
Apparently, that's how I was treated. Like, I was too ugly to work at McDonald's.
And this is her dad, Donald Slidell, better known as Papachu.
And every nation is to print $999 zillion. Every nation.
Papachu here has been arrested for false imprisonment charges after he pretty much held the entire Chu family hostage and a SWAT team had to bust in and get them out. And he is currently sitting in jail for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He's a real stand-up guy, let me tell you what. Now you might be wondering, is there a Mama Chu in this situation? And the answer is yes, there is. While Mama Chu doesn't have social media, there is no shortage of her berating both Tofia and Papachu in their own videos.
I told you were not to go live. And I screenshot a lot of stuff. Does Tofia smell? And you say nothing.
My wife is upset because you are attacking Tofia.
It's coffee. Mom, you didn't even say excuse me.
There's even Brother Chu, although not much is known about him due to his rare appearances on TikTok lives. The whole family is crazy, but the two characters we're gonna focus on today is Tophiachu and Papachu. So let's start with Tofia. Tophiachu is a 30-year-old TikToker with over 330,000 followers. She began posting on TikTok in 2020 and slowly started gaining followers when she would post these weird, cringy videos of her playing a character called the boss's daughter. And I don't really know what this is, I'll just play a clip, and how she got 300,000 followers off this, I don't know.
Maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Shut the f*** up.
She became infamous on TikTok for her extremely long live streams where she would overshare tons of information about her life, her strange family, and her living situation. A fun fact about Tofia is that she is obsessed with Asian men. She constantly duets videos with them acting like this.
Okay, baby, I'm going out now.
Okay,
right,
Joey.
I love you.
Oh,
shit, did I just say that? Sorry, I didn't mean that. No, I mean, I did mean it, but it's just...
Baby,
that it just,
relax, it's okay.
Slipped out. I'm sorry.
I love you too.
What? Really?
Yes, really.
Okay, that's good. Alright, we'll have to go catch my bus, but... I love you, bye.
Enjoy.
So, if you're a male Asian fan of mine, Tofia here is waiting for you, homie. Tophiachu has also been busted multiple times on livestream looking up Asian teen leading to moments like this.
Girl, we saw that porn, the Asian porn. What was that about?
What?
Girl, what was that about?
Which, I mean, yeah, leave those Asian boys alone. This is ridiculous. Tofia likes to blame all of her problems and mistakes on people being racist.
This Arctic person who is the head of that Discord has been really, I feel like, racist towards me.
Even though she has said some pretty racist things herself.
Mexican women, some of them literally just have the nerve to talk crap in Spanish, like if nobody's gonna notice, and literally, it's like you're here, literally, able to work. You're lucky the president has not sent you to Mexico, and you're over here complaining and talking crap about non-Mexican people.
She also blames her issues on people being fatphobic towards her.
Recently, someone sent me a dress from Amazon and a small because they have been fatphobic towards me.
If you sent this woman a size small dress, That is hilarious. Much like Daniel Larson, Tofia here believes she is going to have a massive career from what she does online, which consists of mass posting TikTok games, duetting Asian men she wants to date, and her never-ending, uneventful live streams. She's just waiting for that golden ticket to come along and start paying for all of this. Another fun fact about Tofia is she's had one job her entire life, and that was working at Dunkin' Donuts. I'll let you guys take a guess on why she was fired. Was Tophiachu fired because A, she was eating the customers' orders, B, she was making TikToks on the job, C, she was arguing with the managers, or D, poor hygienic practices? Those of you that picked D, give yourself a round of applause. While I'm sure it's possible she could have done any of the other three options, she was actually fired for her poor hygiene.
It's just crazy. So the day I got fired, she had that I had hygiene issues.
She had to be in there stinking up the place for them to be like, hey, you gotta go. After Dunkin' Donuts fired her, she has never gotten another real job and has posted multiple times about how working a regular job is beneath her.
Like, oh, that should be a wake-up call for you. I do not want to work ever again at a job. I don't have to.
Since then, she's been banking off those TikTok checks she gets every now and then. And for those of you that don't know, you make 10 to 20 bucks for every million plays you get on TikTok, so she's really not making any money. And any of the money that she was making, she would immediately spend on DoorDash and Fortnite skins. She should have been putting that money away because her dad Papachu here, well, he said he was paying the bills and the rent at the apartment, and it turns out he wasn't doing that at all. After finding out this information, Tofia would say she's saving all the money from her livestream donations in order to pay the rent. However, Tophiachu and Brother Chu decided to take all that money she earned and go to Comic-Con during this family crisis. And I mean, what's a roof over your head if you don't have some sweet-ass comic books to read under it? The Slidell family had been squatting in their apartment for over a few months at this point, and it turns out they would be evicted. When the police would come to remove them from the residence, Papachu would barricade themselves inside, essentially holding the Chu family hostage until a SWAT team had to come in and bust them out. No, that's not satire. This really happened, and on screen is him being arrested. It is a real thing that happened. So now let's break down the insanity that is Donald Slidell, better known as Papachu. Papachu is an insane can of worms that makes Tophiachu look like a normal person. He claims his new name is Ezekiel Mordecai Fusario, and that he owns his own bank called the Ozark International Bank of American Government World Bank. I'm not kidding, that's the name of the bank. And Papachu and his bank have some big plans to change the world.
Every nation in the world is going to do a reset. A reset. We're going to eliminate all debt. Number one. We're going to be a debt-free world. So every debt that is owed to another nation is set at zero. Nobody owes shit. No more debt. Reset the debt to zero. And every nation is to print $999 zillion. Every nation is to print $999 zillion and wait for further instructions.
Yep, that's right. Somehow he's going to clear everyone's debt, and every nation needs to print $999 zillion and wait for further instructions. I can only imagine what those instructions are. Here's Papachu's payment structure to help fix the world.
I need $999 zillion a year as my pay. The presidents of every nation, the vice president of every nation, will make $10 billion a year, $5 billion a year, respectively and accordingly. The president and vice president. My pay, once again, is $999 zillion a year. The governments of the world, the United States and the rest of the world, will pay me $999 zillion a year to manage, supervise, organize, and implement policies that affect you and I and the world community.
Yeah, he's gonna need a $999 zillion cut to implement his policies. And what are those policies, you might be asking? I don't know, and we never find out what they are. I got a feeling this guy just really needs $999 zillion. For what? I could, it's beyond me. At this point, you might be looking at this guy and be thinking, my God, this dude's teeth look rough. But don't worry about that at all. Here's what Papachu has to say about that.
My teeth are going to grow back. I'm 58. I'm 58 years old. And I am teething. Right now. I am teething like a baby.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Don't stress, because his teeth are growing back. In fact, he's actually teething like a baby all over again. Now, Papachu is clearly unstable and has a bunch of mental disorders I couldn't diagnose if I tried. He likes to tape green crosses all over the apartment to keep the police and white people away. Which, you know, as you can tell, it didn't really work, because he's sitting in jail right now. God, look at this room he's in. Look at the crosses, look at the garbage. He has post office shipping boxes covering the entire floor. How do you even get that many boxes? How do people live like this? Papachu also likes to light fires in this highly flammable room, which is totally insane. He's really lucky he didn't burn this entire place down, and Papachu's backstory only gets darker from here. This is how Ezekiel here feels about white people.
The white man in government throughout the world, I have no use or utility for that type of ignorance and stupidity. Remove yourself or be removed, and then kill yourself and your family and your friends and all your associates.
Yeah, there's not much I can do or say to make that one funny. The dude is just out of his mind. Papachu would also like to change some laws, and I'll let him tell you what they are.
Beginning at age 16, smoking and porn will be legal. Anyone 16 and older can visit, obtain porn, and smoke. Prostitution is to be legalized. I want the streets full of prostitutes. I have my reasons.
I have my reasons, yeah. I wonder what those reasons are. With my wildest imagination, I wonder what those reasons are. Also, 16-year-olds legally allowed to smoke and partake in the porn industry? Get the fuck out of here, buddy. Absolutely not. And Mamachu is just standing there filming all of this, and that doesn't make her flinch or even say a word. But you know what does make Mamachu mad? When Papachu starts flexing and trying to make out with his TikTok livestream viewers.
You will not disrespect me. I will cut your life off.
What happened?
Stop sticking your tongue out to the ladies, okay?
Okay. That's all you have to say.
You're an asshole.
That's all you have to say, Maria.
This is dirty shit.
That's all you have to say. Just say stop sticking your tongue out. Okay?
Thankfully, this lunatic is in jail right now. He would originally be arrested for what I mentioned earlier, false imprisonment, and a month or two later he would be released, but then he was rearrested for assault with a deadly weapon. I don't know who he attacked and with what, but I can only hope that they're alright. And now at the end of this, you might be wondering, where is Tofia and the rest of the Chu family? It is unconfirmed where they're currently living at. It's either a motel, a low-income house, or straight up a homeless shelter, because Tofia goes live every night still on a green screen background of a room from Pinterest. Yes, that's right. She uses the TikTok green screen filter and she puts herself in some random room she found online. If that's not sad, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's pathetic. So yeah, it's unknown where the Chu family is right now, but you know damn well Tofia is still going live every night waiting for that golden opportunity to finally come. Thank you everyone for watching my video. I'd like to thank my awesome channel members for their support. A big shout out to The Real LAC, Death Letters Official, Juzo Suzuya, Seven, Almada Jr., D. Catkins, Blake N, Dad's Fishing, Dizzy Dez, Jade is Dead, Tommy G FPV, Dez, Chris Rango, Morgan 3000, Centeljard, Ionus, Boy in a Suit, and Becca. There is a whole lot of you badass supporters now. I'm gonna have to switch to that cool ass title card soon. And with all of that being said, I'm Nick Nobody, and until next week, I'm out.